We're back with yet another exciting race on the horizon. Dover is next, but real quick, let's talk about Charlotte and the All-Star race. A shocking no caution after a tangle with Ricky Rudd relegated us to a 15th place finish in the All-Star race. Our first one as a rookie. However, we did wind up coming back for the Coke 600, qualifying 14th. A really untimely appearance of our rival Christian Fittipaldi left us on pit road too long, and we wound up finishing 18th. However, we wound up accomplishing one of our goals. We got ahead of Jamie McMurray in the standings by 1 point. Dover is next here on the channel. Hit that subscribe button. Let's get right on into it. We're currently sitting 1 point ahead of Jamie McMurray in the standings, which means Dover, which is realistically my worst track whenever I play NASCAR Thunder 04, is now that much more important for me so that we can try to maintain our lead over Jamie Mack. Well, let's go ahead and get right on into all the fun stuff. So let's take a look at team management real quick before we go ahead and get in there. And we're gonna go ahead and go to the garage. Let me move my mouse out the way. Sorry guys. So all the work has been completed on all the parts and pieces that we needed. I'm gonna go ahead and throw everything into overhaul. That's what I'm gonna do. So that includes our body. So our body's gonna get overhauled. So we're gonna get an improvement on the downforce and the drafting, things like that. The engine that received the most damage with the 53, 52, and 55 durability will now see an increase to 54 and 55 with a durability increase of 13 points to 68. So that's going to be another overhaul. Yeah, we're running through the money today, aren't we, guys? As far as the chassis goes, we're going to go ahead and look at that. So it's 55, 52, and 54. We're going to go ahead and overhaul that to make it 58, 55, and 69. And that will be done. The reason why I'm going ahead and doing this now is because in one race time, we'll have our new chassis and our new body. In the next 2 weeks or next 2 races, the engine shop will be done. So there's a little bit of method to the madness. I'm expecting to see all the expansions come through, so we'll actually have more room to have new stuff. By that point, we hope to be a consistent mid-pack car, which we proved at Charlotte is possible. So we can be a good mid-pack car. Having that mid-pack ability kind of gives me a little bit more confidence that I'm willing to kind of throw some more money at it just a little bit sooner than I expected to. So by race, race 15, we should see everything done. Race 14, which will be after Dover. And what's coming after Dover, by the way, is Pocono. So by the time we hit Pocono, we should have our new stuff in. Of course, we'll take our stock into account. But we also got to remember that we have some rivals out there. Robbie Gordon, Christian Fittipaldi, a few others. Joe Nemechek. Yeah, I haven't forgotten about you either. Joe Nemechek too. Once again, let's go ahead and give you guys a quick recap if you did not see the last episode. Mark Martin is currently the points leader by 15 points over Tony Stewart and over Ryan Newman at 34. Ryan Newman's really come on strong so far. Kevin Harvick is up there in 4th place and Jeff Gordon is in 5th place. That's 62 points between the lead. Of course, Dale Jarrett's back there with 63. And then Ricky Rudd is 111 back in 7th. 118 back is Jeff Burton in 8th. Rusty Wallace is 180 back. Mathematically still in shot to win it or get into the points lead with a good finish, but he's 9th. And Dale Earnhardt Jr. rounds out your top 10. As you guys are probably well aware of, we're all the way down in 19th, 1 point ahead of Jamie McMurray and only 12 points ahead or 13 points ahead of Elliott Sadler. So any bad points day today, we're gonna slide down the standings quite a bit. We just got back ahead of Jamie McMurray after losing our little lead over him. So my plan is to not lose that lead going into Dover, which means everything that we've already just put into work to get prepared, you guys already know. We've only got one thing, which is the stuff that we ran at Charlotte. Let's hope that Dover and Miles the Monster doesn't cause us any more pain and heartache. I'll see you guys over at Dover, Delaware. Let's get racing. Can't wait to see you guys. Also, still, happy Merry belated Christmas. See you guys on the track. I have absolutely no confidence in the car qualifying, but I do feel like we have good racing. Just got to make sure we try to meet that sponsor objective in qualifying. 30.
Here is the final qualifying lap. This is the one that counts. All eyes are on him as he makes his way around the track. If he wants to start up front, this has to be the good one. It's the final lap.
24. Come on. Got to be a better lap than last. Tight off the corner.
Okay, we can work with that.
21st. Not bad.
Welcome to Delaware for the running of the MBNA Armed Forces Family 400 at Dover International Speedway. So what can we expect in this one, Barney?
Well, the name Monster Mile does say it all. It takes total concentration each and every lap. You'll see guys tagging the wall out of turn 2 and 4 all race long, and let me tell you, they'll feel it tomorrow morning.
How about the consistency shown by Jeff Burton?
Well, points. Wins are great when they come, but top 10 finishes week after week are what build your points. Heck, you can win the championship on top 10s alone if you're consistent.
In 1993, Bobby Labonte finished second to Jeff Gordon in the Rookie of the Year battle.
You know, that's a pretty good rookie class. At first, Gordon's accomplishments overshadowed Bobby's, but Labonte had been a solid contender for the title in each of the last few years.
The 53 car has had some run-ins recently.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and cut them off there. We have a pretty good car. I made some changes after qualifying. We put in a brand new gearbox. With the new gearbox, we're going to run a little bit higher ratio, so we're going to be a little bit closer to the rev chip as we're going into the corners. But that should help us coming out of the corner. I mean, at some point, they got to talk about something other than the fact that we have rivals and things like that. They've got to do something else. Got into Mike Skinner. Car's tight starting out here. Just gonna let a lot of people go by early. All right, there we go. Now, see if we can tame this car, because once it goes from tight, it gets loose. And it's aero loose, if that makes sense for any of you racing heads out there. So we've got our work cut out for us today.
Number 1 is inside.
Go easy on those Eagles, driver.
Let Jeff Green not to hit my car.
Between you and the leader is 4.5.
The 1 car down low. Everything okay with the car?
Made a wedge adjustment in happy hour, so we might have to back that wedge adjustment back up.
Number 15, all over your back bumper.
Because this car is
Easy now. Gonna need
dang near undrivable, actually.
Car outside.
So the good news is about the cars that are behind is that I do still see the 42. I don't see the 25. I think the 25 has gotten away from us a bit here, but
Hold it steady. Right wide.
as long as we can protect the car even running, I think we'll get out of here safe. That's the goal.
Number 42, down low.
Take it easy on those tires.
Jim McMurray just hit us.
Let's push it. All clear, buddy. Got one high.
It doesn't help that we're just straight up loose at
Still
times.
there. Make it easy. Clear.
I might be standing corrected here.
42
I
car.
thought we had a pretty good or a pretty decent car coming after Charlotte, but
Gotta keep the
whatever we put in the car for Charlotte worked. Whatever we have here for Dover is not working.
Number 1 is outside.
Hey, we don't need a bad reputation. Let's be a little more careful. The leader has about 9 seconds on us. You let him by, he's gonna make things tough on you.
The 5 car is inside. Okay, we lost a spot. You're clear.
I'm just waiting on my car to tighten back up. Something. Because we can't keep going into the corner feeling like we're about to spin out every time.
42 is down low.
Easy now.
And then it catches in the middle or center of the corner. And then suddenly I can drive it, but then entry is just horrible.
On him, get beside us.
Number 1 is inside. We're off the pace. Everything okay?
No, nothing's okay.
You're gonna help us with the body work this week.
Clear.
I'm not worried about Kevin LePage being a rival. We won't see him much throughout the races. So it's whatever. He saw me getting out of shape. He could have backed out of it. He didn't. That's all.
Hey, that's where the nose spot. Keep digging.
See, Matt Kenseth didn't blew his motor, so that's the Roush engine that just struggled there. Not sure what happened. I mean, we were running solid 22s in qualifying and in happy hour after qualifying, and suddenly we're just running 23.17s and can't get the car to put the power down. We missed pit road, and then I got into the 31. All right, so we'll just bring it down pit road. We'll get 4 tires and fuel. We were out there on the track way too long anyway, so it's necessary that we do this. I think the leaders are behind me or something. It's a lot going on, and I think we lost a lap. Let's reverse this wedge adjustment. Let's just let the car not have any wedge out and see if that fixes the problem. I just lost all control. Playing on the PS4 controller is not that easy. Well, it's whatever. Let's get this work done and get back out there. Had to adjust my camera. Let's also repair the damage so that we can at least finish the race. We gotta stop making enemies. When is that gonna happen? When will I have a car and stop making enemies? It's like a demolition derby out here.
Pace car is off. Waiting for a green flag to get this one back underway. And green.
I must be a lap down. Yeah, I'm a lap down. That's great.
The 11 car is still there. Number 02 is going to make it hard for you to get around him. All clear, buddy.
Earn me if you don't. Get out of my way.
Number 11 is passing low.
I got a car that can move now.
All right.
See, this is the car we qualified on.
Don't let him by, but try not to hold him up either.
Clear.
Gotta keep the tires in good shape to be fast, buddy.
Got one outside. Car low. All clear, buddy.
Gotta make that move on Ricky Craven. We gotta get done.
Hold it steady.
We gotta head. We gotta chase up the 42.
More tires won't help us. Be careful.
I hope he's a lap down with us, but it's whatever.
Now this is a race.
You're clear. Got one down low.
Gotta chase after that 42.
Clear on both sides.
Oh man.
Number 8 down low. Everything okay with the car?
We don't want him getting beside us.
Everything okay with the car? No.
32 is going low. Clear. Car high. The 31 car is going to make it hard for you to get around it. Okay, we're clear. Right side.
I'm waiting for it. I've clinched.
Pretty nice.
Oh yeah, great pass, buddy.
That's fine. I'm not really too concerned about Robbie Gordon being a rival going forward. I don't expect to run into him too much, so I'm not really too concerned about RG. I just really got to get to this 42. If my car could just stop tightening in the center off. It's like we went the opposite way now.
Best place for him is in your rear view mirror.
Got one outside.
I don't know if it's the damage that made the car worse or it's just my driving.
10 laps left.
Or my inability to drive.
Take care of those Goodyear Eagles.
Car high.
Them two.
You're clear.
Couple top 5 cars are on their way into the pits. Don't let him by, but try not to hold him up either.
we got into the wall. That's kind of slowed us down a bit. The 42 is driven away from us, so I can guess we can kiss our little points lead goodbye over him.
The 24 car is still there. Number 24 is still there. Careful.
Go ahead, Jeff.
Keep him behind you if you can.
Clear on both sides.
You're halfway on fuel.
Yeah, we don't got the grip for this. I think Pocono's going to be even worse.
Try to keep him behind you.
I wonder who won the race. I'm just surprised that we brought it home 25th.
Okay.
Let's go ahead and get ready for Pocono. This was bad. Kevin Harvick wins. Bobby Labonte, Jimmy Johnson, Tony Stewart, Wardburg.
The yellow didn't wait
didn't
as
do
much
well.
as usual.
Well, I'd say
Bad.
the fans would probably have liked to see more excitement. I'm sure the drivers, on the other hand, were happy about the low number of caution flags.
The 53 car probably won't be hanging out after the race with the 57 car.
Well, when you're out there beating and banging on guys, some feathers are bound to get ruffled. Maybe after some time to cool off, they'll be back to racing with clear heads.
This has been NASCAR Winston Cup Racing, brought to you by EA Sports and MRN. We'll see you next week at Pocono.
By far the worst race we've actually ever had. The crazy part is that we got all of our expectation bonuses as well as happiness bonuses. Where did they finish? Holy crap. All right, so Kevin Harvick won. Bobby Labonte was second. Jimmy Johnson third. Tony Stewart was fourth. Wardburton was fifth. Rusty Wallace, Dale Jr., Jeff Gordon were the top 8. 9th and 10th were a lap down, which is Ryan Newman, Dale Jarrett. Then there's Mark Martin, Kyle. I'm trying to put Kyle Busch in the game too early. Kurt Busch, Ricky Rudd, Jeremy Mayfield, and then Sterling Marlin right under the top 15. The 25 car didn't finish that well. I finished 25th. The 42 car of Jamie McMurray with his super cheat car ran off to finish 18th, which means he's clearly got the points lead over us again in terms of the rookie standings. So Pocono has got to be next. I hate Dover in this game, and it kind of showed. So Jamie McMurray has the points lead leaving out of Dover. I finished 25th. The 25 car finished 2 laps down in 32nd. So that's the thing. And then, of course, Matt Kenseth didn't finish the race at all because he blew his motor early. Let's go home. Let's pack it up. Let's go home. That's it. We're done. All right. Now we're back from the shop, or we're back to the shop in Atlanta. Let's go ahead and take a look at what the damage was of that race where we did not finish all that well. It looks like Jamie McMurray is now 18th in the standings at 1371. We are now 20 points behind him, but we've dropped down to 20th place overall. Matt Kenseth has actually fallen back into our grasp as well. So, hello, Matt. Good to see you back here in the low to mid 20s, or low to higher 20s. Anyways, Elliott Sadler is 1 point behind me now. So I kind of went from 1 point ahead of Jamie McMurray to 1 point ahead of Elliott Sadler. So I guess that is our thing. Not really looking too forward to Pocono. I don't think our car is going to do well at Poco, but you know what? It's fine. We'll live with it. It's just how it's got to be. Let's go ahead and run over to the team management. We don't have any new stuff to use. I lied. We do have new stuff to use. I forgot the new chassis and the new engine, or the new body, are done, but the engine is not. So we still have to run the same engine, which is taking quite a few shots. It lost quite a few points of condition at the race, but that's pretty much fine. It's whatever. We've got a lot to do. So I'm going to go ahead and see how much it costs to go ahead and build a brand new chassis. 9 races time for a new chassis that's way better than what we already have in our shop. I think that's fine. And then we'll just go ahead and make a brand new motor. Or gosh, I'm excited for what's coming with the engine shop, guys, if you haven't noticed. All right, 133,000 to build a new chassis so that we can actually have 4 which will give us a few cars to work with going forward. Go ahead and build ourselves a brand new motor using our brand new builders. And then the new engines are going to come in, or the engine shop's going to come in, and then we can start building some brand new engines for the shop. So one more race. So after Pocono, you'll see me, if we have enough money, build a brand new motor, or at least start building a brand new motor. And we'll kind of go from there. I'm glad that the new body and the new chassis are complete. So I guess if there's anything that's bad for this week, at least we have new stuff to work with outside of a motor and an engine. So going into Pocono, we got our work cut out for us. As far as sponsorship goes, we still got quite a few more races, 18. 14 races to go. Food City is extremely happy with the fact that we're averaging a 25th place finish. We also finished 25th, so that saved us a bit. Nikon is happy with the fact that we are qualifying better than 30th. We finished ahead of Joe Nemechek. We actually got him trapped 2 laps down, so that kind of helped. Not very happy again with how the race went. So if I don't seem very enthusiastic coming out of Dover, it's because I hate the track with a burning passion. I just wanted to get up out of there. And I'm hoping that when we kind of finish through the rest of the season, we'll get a little bit better. Once the car kind of gets built to Dover specifications, which means a better car with better grip, I think I'll like Dover again. But I've always hated early career progression Dover because it kills me. It sucks. I hate it. I'll see you guys next time. Pocono's next. Be easy, everybody.